The Journey from Ego to Soul. How to Transform Your Life When Everything Falls Apart. Written by Dr. Karen Wyatt. Narrated by Dr. Karen Wyatt. For Larry, Aaron, and Gia, who brighten my journey every day. Introduction. You lack a foot to travel? Then journey into yourself. That leads to transformation of dust into pure gold. Rumi. Rumi's verse sums up the primary message of this book. When everything in your life is falling apart and you lack a foot to travel, an opportunity opens to take an inward journey that will reveal who you really are and lead ultimately to your transformation. It may sound simple, but the journey Rumi describes can last an entire lifetime and require you to give up everything you have known in the process. We spend much of the time and energy of our lives focusing on the outward journey, choosing and preparing for a career, earning a living wage, and developing relationships to sustain us. But for each person, at some point in life, there comes an opportunity to begin an inward journey where the task involves growing spiritually into our best and highest selves. Often this opportunity to look within arrives as a result of a challenge or crisis or tragedy. This book depicts such a journey with all of its stages and lessons and obstacles and will serve as a guide for those who are in the middle of falling apart and wondering how to take the next step. The inward journey presented here is the story of my own travel into myself and the steps that moved me gradually closer to the transformation of dust into pure gold. I share my struggles along with the wisdom I have acquired in hopes that they will be an inspiration or a support for your personal journey, even though we each travel very different paths. Through the stories and lessons on these pages, you will learn why it's necessary to dig deep into your own shadow in order to grow, how to cultivate fearless love as life unfolds, and how to recognize your own true self or soul as you begin to master your mind and ego. These steps will become familiar with each new story as we spiral again and again through the lessons of the inward journey. But the journey itself begins always with falling apart and the perfect storm that leads us to the crisis, as in this amazing story. Neuroanatomist Jill Bolte Taylor was studying.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?